Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Stacey Marsh and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in the United Kingdom. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you like today's video and you'd like to see more, please click subscribe. You can do that now or at the end. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a simple technique for creating a gradient style background with your blending brushes. I do hope you enjoy. Okay, so let's get started. Today's tutorial is to create a gradient style background using 3 Stampin' Up ink pads. You'll also be needing the blending brushes, which you'll find in the annual catalogue. The 3 colours that I've chosen today are Pale Papaya, Pool Party and Polished Pink. So the first thing you'll need is you'll need to cut your piece of basic white card, and it will need to be the size that you want for the background on my card. I have chosen to cut my piece to be 9.5 centimetres wide by 13.9 centimetres long. I tend to find I start with one of the light colours. I'll have the bold colour in the middle and a light colour at the bottom. So open your ink pad and take your blending brush to your ink pad. I like to work in sort of circle motions, so load up your ink pad, your blending brush, and start in one corner and work your way across. I want to create sort of 3 stripes in a gradient sort of style. Okay, and again working in small circles, pushing quite firmly, add your colour until you are happy with the tone of the colour that you're hoping for. Okay, and I don't necessarily want my colour to be in 3 straight lines, so I'm sort of adding a little wash of colour around, and it starts quite dark and then it goes lighter. Okay, pop that to one side. Take your second colour. I'm going to go in with some polished pink now. Open your ink pad and then again add your ink to your blending brush, and I always start on my background paper, just in case there's quite a large build-up of ink. You wouldn't want to have sort of any splodges as such. Now here, to run the risk, you may run the risk of getting ink on your hands. You want to have clean hands, and also to stop any oils from your skin that are in your hand sort of naturally going onto your card and affecting the overall look. Take a post-it and add the sticky side to your hand. You can then hold your piece of card down, knowing that there's going to be no transfer of any oils and your hands are going to stay relatively clean. So I'm going to add my second colour, and I'm going to overlap the pink and the orange just ever so slightly to get that sort of blended look, and as if the colours are merging. Okay. Like so. Okay. And then add as much or as little as your middle colour as you wish, and stop when you are happy with what you've got. Just remember as well that your ink will need to dry, so whilst it looks quite dark now, it will lighten as it dries. So that is our second colour, and I'm quite happy with that. Okay, and then the last colour that I'm going to add is our Pool Party. I'm going to turn that round. I'm going to pop my, and then we're going to go in with that very last colour, and I'm repeating the same process of going over the join. Now this is quite a light colour, so you'll need to build up this colour a lot more than you've done with the other 2. It also helps if your ink pad is quite well stocked of ink. It's nearly finished now. I think I'm quite happy with that. And there we have it. So there we have our piece of card, our white piece of card that's been decorated with 3 different inks to create a gradient style background to use on your cards. We've used Pal Papaya, Polished Pink and Pool Party. Very, very vibrant set of colours. And now I'm going to turn that into a card. Here's one I made earlier. This isn't a full card tutorial video, it's more of a technique video. So here I've used it on this card to turn that into a card front. That's it from me today. Thank you so much for watching. As I mentioned earlier, to see more of what I create, please hit subscribe. If you're interested in purchasing any of these products, please visit my website, which is www.staceymarsh.co.uk. And if you have any questions, please get in touch in the comments.